Hello folks, we are tonight at a Army Corps of Engineers campground called 7 Points at Percy Priest Lake outside of Nashville. They've got a whole bunch of really nice campsites, and then they've got the other side of the campground is like really rotten. It's like they're sharing driveways and they're really close together and everything. I'll give you the minor tour and give you the best sites I like. We're only here for the night. It's like we got here kind of late. It was a miserable drive in the storm, as you saw on the intro. Akila is still complaining about a hurt foot. This is pretty old at this point. He tore a paw pad chasing the ball, so he's still kind of favoring it and limping a bit, and although he still wants me to throw the ball. So we're not going to do a whole lot. But now it's calmed down. We had a nice sunset. I'll put the time lapse of the sunset on the very end, so stay tuned for that. All right, check this out. Bye-bye. Well, hello folks. We are at the 7 Points Campground Recreation Area. It again is a Army Corps of Engineers setup, and we're keeping hooked up because we're only here one night. We'll be leaving early in the morning, but we're level, perfectly level right where we are. We don't have to use chocks because we've got this thing behind us, and we are hooked up. There's a little ramp at the top, and there's this little hole over the edge here that kind of threw me for a loop when we're coming down. But we have all this room next to us. Now they tell me that the place is full, so my neighbor, which is right there, may come in, in which case we'll have to restrict the dog. But actually he's kind of favoring his bloody foot. If you didn't see my short, I got a lot of grief from the internet on my short with his bloody foot, but it was because it's been so wet and raining. He was soaking wet, and he just made a mess of the car. He didn't lose more than a couple drops of blood, and we kind of cleaned it up. He's not bleeding anymore. He's got his ball. The ball makes everything better. This is typical Army Corps of Engineers. We got water and electric. We got, according to the lady, this is one of the most popular sites because it's got its own personal beach. And I'm sure on a 90-degree day, this is probably pretty nice. But on a day like today, it sucks. It's windy, it's cold, it's rainy, and since we're hooked up, I probably won't be able to get to the bathroom or the John in the night. But we've got trees behind us. Probably don't need a shower for one day, but it's why we come to these places. Did you eat any of your breakfast? Eat your breakfast. Yeah. He usually does what he's told. He just doesn't do it wholeheartedly. Is that it? No, leave the ball. Uh-oh. Where'd the ball go? Where's the ball? Get the ball. Get it in here. Now, eat your breakfast. Eat your breakfast. Yes, that breakfast right there. Eat it. Your tongue's in sideways, you know. Fix your tongue, silly boy. Fix that tongue. I just want to play ball. I've been sitting in the car for 3.5 hours. Yeah. Yep, springtime camping is always a challenge. I don't know what kind of muddy little lake this is, but it looks pretty nice. We've got, I mean, we got a neighbor where I am to where they are, and we got all this cedar forest. It's beautiful cedars that are quite nice and mature. I love this type of land, but because it's, you know, it doesn't get muddy, except our campsite, of course, is raked mud and gravel, so that's pretty nasty. That'll be dragged into the camper, I'm sure. This is the lake. Awesome kayak launch here. Where are my viewers with their kayaks? They got buoys in the lake to say stay away, it's shallow, but that doesn't bother kayaks. This is Percy Priest Lake, I believe. We've camped on this a couple times. There are 4 or 5 campgrounds around the outside, and we've never been to this one, but we've been to the other ones. But as usual, this is pretty nice. We're gonna lock him up and go check out the bathroom, see how far it is to walk in the morning. Be right back. And I'll just give you a couple of the better campsites. Like, I think this is number 1. No, hang on a minute. Yes, this is number 7. This is a great campsite. The one next to me is number 9, and I'm in 11. And this must be 5, but it's pretty nice. I mean, these are nicely spaced. This one's a little sloped. I'd worry about 5 being sloped, so I didn't pick it as a favorite. But here is we got a loose camera here. Here's number 8, and it's a nice flat long thing, and you're way back there in the trees, and you got lots of room. This is number 2 or maybe 3, I believe, and it's a pull-through. It's one of these roadside things, but it's pretty nice because look at what you're looking at. I mean, if your door's over on that side, that's pretty nice. But these are all nice sites on this end. The other end is really tight. In fact, some of them, they share driveways. And the picnic table's just on the other side of the driveways. It's pretty silly. But these are really nice. 1 through 12 or so are pretty good. Well, 4 is kind of slanted in both ways. So I didn't put those on the list. I do have the list. Let's run the list along the top. Here is the shower house. There's another bathroom way down the road on the far end. This is on to the entrance. So we've got 3 sinks, 3 showers, rather small. Oh, look at the hooks. Boy, they've got hooks and bars. Nice. Very nice. And it's a little warmer in here. That must be heated. Oh, they've got shelves. Oh, this is great. All right. If we don't use this, I'll be mad. Okay, we're pretty wet on the lens here. It's raining pretty good. This is the path from this particular campsite to the bathhouse, and I don't see many other paths. We're right there, so this may be the path I take in the morning. Wow, they have these little tables. like we had at Cedar Creek. Must be the district. Must be the people. Somebody in the district must have these. A workshop that makes these little tables. They're pretty nice. That's 18. I like this site. This is probably my favorite site. If I wasn't where I am, I asked if I could move to here. All right, as I said, on the end I'll put the time lapse. So past this, the time lapse. And just a note on this is an Army Corps of Engineers campground, but it's $32 for a regular standard site, or $36 for a on the lake site. And I just came from South Markham, which had real nice sites, and they were only $18, and that was an Army Corps of Engineers. I don't understand why the prices are all over the place like that. I mean, you know, it's like I was at the Mark Twain National Forest, and that was $38, I think, a night, and that was no hookups, no nothing. It barely had water. So the prices are really wild all over the place. I do keep a list of all the campgrounds I visit and what they cost at the point. So I'll put those on my website under documents. There's files from my computer, I think it's called, and I keep most of the campsites with the best sites and all that stuff in an Excel file, which I may change to a PDF because it's something you might want to look at visiting my website and check out some of those documents, because there's a whole bunch of stuff there. There's all the A-liner information that's there, and then there's a lot of my travel information about stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you thought this was worthwhile, and comment on what you think about campground costs and where you've been, and what's best. You know, are KOAs better than state parks, or state parks better than national forests, or national parks? I mean, they're all quite a bit different, but they all have their good points and their bad points. So give me comments, give me love, and subscribe if you haven't. We need some subscribers, or I'm going to make more shorts. I got over 10,000 hits on my short of Keela tearing his paw pad and saying that he's probably going to bleed out and die, and everybody's all upset with me, but they don't know me as well as you guys do. Anyways, here it comes. We'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.